In this lecture, we're going to talk about installing, well, first of all, how to get Comet, and then how to install it. Now, at the time of this recording, it's not generally available, although it's not hard to get. And I'm going to provide a URL that you can attempt to get it yourself and see if that works. But I suspect in a week or two, this is August 18th, and I suspect within the next week or two, virtually anybody who wants it will have access to it. Now, before you even attempt to install it, your laptop, your computer, needs to have some minimum configurations. Now, for Windows, you need an Intel i3 or equivalent. That's probably not a problem for most people. 8 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know why they have even a hard disk requirement, but 256 SSD solid state drive. I'm not sure why that's even a requirement. Integrated graphics, but recommended is, well, actually, let's go back over. Let's go over here to Apple. If you have an Apple M1 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, a 512 gigabyte SSD. Again, I don't know why. I don't even know why it's double what's required in Windows. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Integrated GPU, such as an NVIDIA GPU, and so on. And then they have some recommended configurations, but more than likely, you're not going to run into any sort of system limitations regarding your laptop. And then a summary. Actually, you've got to have, what wasn't on that previous slide, is you've got to have Windows 10 or higher. And again, that's probably not a problem for 99% of all users who are interested in this course anyway. You're not going to have a version of Windows lower than Windows 10. Now, on the Macs, we've already covered this as far as processor, memory, storage. On the Mac side, you need to have a Mac OS, and the processor, an Intel Mac processor is not supported. Okay, and then with regards to storage, just sufficient space for any Chromium-based browser. Now, on the prior slide, I got that from Perplexity's site, but I wouldn't be concerned if you don't have a 512 solid-state drive. That's not a big issue. If what you have now is sufficient for your work needs, it's going to be sufficient for Comet. And then just a note here that Comet currently only runs on Mac computers with Apple Silicon processors. Intel-powered Macs are not supported. Okay, that's an important consideration. So if you're a Mac user, make sure you meet those qualifications. Now, at the time of this recording, the easiest way to get Comet is to get one of these emails. And you may already have gotten, if you're a Perplexity user, especially if you're a Perplexity user on the Pro plan, which I am, which is $20 a month, I've already gotten like 3 or 4 of these emails where it says, hey, claim your Comet invite, try Comet, and so on. So if you've already gotten one of these emails, you can just click on try Comet and go through the installation. If you haven't, now again, by the time you're going through this course, it may be generally available to anyone. So this is kind of in a state of flux at the moment. But if not, then try this URL right here. This is the URL that gets executed when you click on this Try Comet button, and this will take you to the following web page. Now, this very well may work because you can see in the URL, there's no reference to a user. There's no reference to me as a user. So this very well may work for you if you can't get Comet any other way. So all you need to do, by the way, this is the Comet website, is perplexity.ai/Comet, or Comet. And then you can scroll down here. It's kind of a nice website. A lot of stuff going on here. Use Comet to do various things. We're going to get up to all this. Comet is powerful. Comet is professional. Comet is personal. All the stuff you'd expect. And then some frequently asked questions. Is Comet free? What search engine does it use? We're going to cover all of that. Now, I've already installed Comet. I think I keep saying Comment. It's Comet. But I'm going to actually click on this button here, even though I've already done it. I'm not going to go through the full installation because I've done this, as I said. But just click on Get Comet. And let's see, can't reach this page. Let's see if it comes up. And there we go. All right, so download Comet. Your download is automatically starting. And here we're downloading it. And basically, it's a simple download. And there's nothing complex about it, so just download it, install it, and you'll be good to go. Now, once you do download the installation file, whether you're on a Mac or Windows, the process is going to be the same. you'll see this dialog here, welcome to Comet, start the install. You can read terms of service if you're the kind of person who wants to read all that stuff. I never do. And then you can start the installation here. As I said, I'm not going to go through this. I've already done it, but the installation is straightforward. You won't have any problems with it.